Hello, everyone, and welcome to 11-Foot Pole, an old school tale of high adventure. My name is Glenn. I'm the referee for this session. Thank you for joining us. Joining me for today's session, going around the horn, is Darren.
I am Karis the Hunter.
JP.
What's up, everybody? I'm John, or JP. Orgus Runemain, the Dwarven Warrior.
Jason.
That's right. I'm Neroth the cleric.
Neroth the second level human cleric. Yeah.
We all have level. We all have level envy. Right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's got a spell, fellas. He's got a spell.
And finally, Matt, who has had a spell this whole time.
I'm Veritan the elf.
All right. So our heroes are in Lankshorn. So you guys spend the night there at the Hogwash Inn or whatever it's called. And you wake up on the 16th of Simswald. It's early spring. You guys come down. You're having breakfast there. And the Fearless Four are getting ready to head out. Of course, Marjorie is serving breakfast, which is cheese grits.
Hey, do we already have a party name? The Fearless Four?
No, the Fearless Four is the other group. The Fearless Four are also there, and having gotten some good information from you guys, they are getting ready to head north into the Dolmenwood.
Okay.
But you guys have yet to decide exactly which quests you're going on. So you're having your breakfast. Neroth, all of your exhaustion conditions are cleared. You don't have any of those, although you're still suffering from the wrath of the painted skull, which is giving you a little bit of COVID brain fog when it comes to your personality and your intelligence.
It made me a little uglier.
Well, that's personality,
Yeah.
But
listen,
as you guys come down for breakfast, Neroth and Veritan, you both notice Veritan, your mutated nose is like shrinking down and kind of shriveling, and like you kind of start itching at it a little bit, and like you can feel like it's like a loose tooth. You know what I mean? It's like this thing is going to come off in another day or two. It's just going to like slough off in a very gross, disgusting way. Neroth, your skin is also like you pay the extra to take a bath that morning, and when you get out of the water, it's just got all these flakes of your skin. Your skin is all raw and red. So both of you guys are recovering thanks to the ministrations of the priest and his top quality placebo extract that's helping heal you guys up. So, as we start off this session, what are you guys thinking about doing?
Just to review, we've got the option of going with the priest who wants us to go get the left-handed Saint somebody. We have a chance to go up to the Redwraith Manor and get a unknown quest from there. Or there's an apothecary who wants us to get some different ingredients for him that are more rare, right? That's what's stared us in the face?
Those are the three quests that you have, yes. Well, those are three quests that are open to you. You've actually received the quest about the chapel on the cliffs because you've actually spoken to the priest. You could go up to the manor and talk to the local Firbolg Lord to find out what quest he wants to send you guys on. Or you could go talk to the apothecary.
I think since we have this, random left-handed glove, we might as well take the foresight and go for the left-handed hand.
The problem is the reward for that is kind of lousy. It's what, 4 containers of holy water to cure light wounds skull? That I'd love to see if there's a little bit more cash or incentive
we
behind the
need
other
something. Need something where the floor is at least 118 gold pieces.
two. Right, like Sir Dieter's.
That's where we start.
Yeah, I couldn't be more with JP on this point.
Well, let me mention something.
Here's what you got to remember about that. You're talking about that many as your portion. So the total gold piece value has to be at least 4 times that.
472 gold pieces.
Which is what we just did for Sir Dieter. That was he brought us back at 1,000. So I think it doesn't hurt to at least talk to the apothecary while we're in town and maybe see what the Lord has up there. See what the Lord has.
You know, we could talk to the apothecary and maybe double up. You know, we could look for the stuff while we're out on another adventure.
We know which direction. You said Dolmenwood, this other party is going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we tell, you know, whether what quest or whatever they're going for is something that's aligned with something we've already been presented? They're going a direction that we would want to follow behind and then just sort of pick up their belongings when they don't make it?
Well, they are going to go past the manor, right? They are going to go past the Lord Malbleat's manor. So you could go with them that far and then get the quest from Lord Malbleat. But the Holy Hand quest is in the opposite direction. It's off to the southwest.
Okay.
And then you don't know the specifics of where to find these plants and stuff.
Bob kind of showed me the money.
It seems like the Lord might be the best position to pay the most, right?
Probably. He's got a castle.
I would. Castle.
Good point.
Yeah.
I'd say let's start there. Let's go up to the castle and see what's going on. If we can tag along with the other adventuring group to get up there together, great.
All right. So you guys set out after breakfast, but first, of course, there are the emotional, heartfelt goodbyes to Sir Dieter, who obviously is headed south and is gonna get on a wagon train or something headed towards the capital. So he embraces each of you and praises you for at least one thing that you did. He's like Karis, you let us out of the. That's not how he talks, damn it. He talks like this. Even after that slight misstep, you got us safely out of the haunted forest and brought us back. Cannot thank you enough. May the even star bless you in your endeavors. Thorgus, and he gives you the Legionnaire's handshake. Your bravery and mettle made all the difference down there. You did the most damage of any of us. Naroth,
I sacrificed my crowbar.
Naroth, your ability to turn the undead meant the difference between life and death. Thank you so much. And Veritan, your ability to listen at doors kept us from falling into many a trap as we traversed that. Well, at least you smelled that one room that we didn't have to go into. So, every little bit helps. Keep your chin up, fellow. You'll come along as an adventurer in time. Anyway, may the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back and all that. Cheerio! Off he heads with the magic sword. You all kind of look longingly at his aged form as he heads off with the magic sword. All right, and then you guys meet up with the Fearless Four, and you guys head north into.
I hate to bring it up, but do we need to go buy like rations and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, might be a good
Before we
idea.
go?
About that whole
That's
list of stuff
not
you
a
said.
bad idea at all.
All right.
Because I know if we don't mention it, Glenn will like later.
No.
The referee will be like, "Did you stop and buy rations?"
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, absolutely.
What do you
That's
think, JP? You interested in buying a bedroll?
Yeah. In fact, good point. Yes.
Why do I need a bedroll? Did I miss something?
You can't get good sleep without it.
yeah.
You sleep in the
That's right.
Dolmenwood without it, you have nightmares and stuff.
Well, and you lose vitality.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Condition.
Right.
I still feel vital. I mean,
Well,
You don't look good.
your
How much
rolls
is a bedroll?
your rolls are worse. So if you look in the Dropbox, I included a document that has the prices of everything.
download another amp.
Oh my god. Just think,
I own that.
soon.
Can you throw it in the chat?
Use a Google Doc.
I have a Google Doc. I'm working. Hold on, let me pause our many viewers. Yeah, so you guys can we can just retcon. You guys can buy a whole. You guys are loaded, right? So you guys between sessions can buy a whole bunch of equipment, but we're gonna assume you leave town. You need a cook pot.
Fully loaded.
Somebody has to have a cook pot because then
I'll get
somebody
the
can
cook pot.
cook and try to. You guys could even get a donkey to carry a whole bunch of extra
We'll get the cook pot.
equipment because if you're carrying too much gear, your movement goes down even further.
Right.
So, you guys head north out of town, right?
Okay.
And you're headed up to Redwraith Manor.
Yes.
The Manse of Lord Malbleat, 0709. So, this road, basically, the road you're on goes back and forth between Lankshorn and the Manse of Lord Malbleat. And then if you keep going, eventually it leads all the way to Lake Longmere, right? And some fishermen and stuff like that do take the second half of the road. So basically, this part's pretty well traveled, and the rest is basically just a little trail. I guess I didn't print that page out. I'm gonna be so excited when this Kickstarter launches. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna
Didn't we think of that, Glenn?
I'm gonna use my son's entire college fund to just buy everything. There's gonna be minis. There's gonna be a cloth map of the Dolmenwood. Everything. They're really doing it right. But you guys reach Redwraith Manor, right? And it's very gothic, kind of up on this promontory where the road kind of goes down and around it. It's this kind of imposing Castle Dracula kind of situation. You guys go up the little access road there, and the drawbridge is down, and you guys walk in, right? And it's literally like when you get inside, it feels like a totally abandoned castle. Who is texting? It better not be you, JP.
Sorry. It's me.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
You guys, you get into the inner part of the castle, and it's just completely deserted, right? There's like piles of leaves, in some of the different corners and stuff. And you guys kind of look around like, are we even in the right place? And out of the main double doors, which are kind of slightly askew, comes a goat man. Okay, so as you can see, this guy is dressed in finery. He's got the ruffled neck thing and stuff, but he has a goat's head. Again, this is not crazy, unheard of to you guys. You know that there are goat folk that used to dwell in the Dolmenwood back before the coming of man and stuff. So this guy comes out on his little goat hoof legs and stuff, and he's like, Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Castle, what is it?
Redwraith.
I welcome you to Castle Redwraith, he says, as if, the place is full of courtiers and banners and everything flying. Dost thou come to petition Lord Malbleat?
Yes, we hear that he is in need of adventurers, and we've come to see if we can be of assistance.
Ah, do you have, and he's like approaching you guys as he speaks, you have, I assume, references and letters of introduction?
A note.
Nope.
Ah, I see. Well, this is a bit irregular, but I suppose perhaps an exception can be made. Allow me to show you into the drawing room, and I will inform Lord Malbleat of your arrival. He turns and leads you. I assume you guys follow him. Mm-hmm. Jason, you're leaning into your camera like you're getting ready to attack us. You're like, all right. So he takes you inside, and the whole place is very Beauty and the Beast. Okay, there's it looks half deserted and stuff. The hall, the ceilings are 35 feet high, and the hallways are really wide, and the doors are these big 15-foot oak affairs and stuff. And he takes you down this long hallway. It's got this faded carpet that covers the floor, and it's got these faded tapestries on either side. And he takes you into this little side room, and there's like a decanter with some brandy. Jason, you got to turn your camera back on, man. Everybody's in the wrong space now.
So sorry.
And you're doing off camera, you can do on camera.
You need to mute your mic and turn on your camera. I think you went I think you did the opposite.
That's the Mastiff. That's the Mastiff he bought in town.
That's the Mastiff, yeah.
You don't want my camera on just a second, I'll tell you.
Okay, all right.
We should have had Jeffrey make up some patents of nobility for us. If you get the reference, anyway.
I do. Yeah.
So he leaves you in there, closes the doors and backs out. And about 20 minutes go by. And in walks Lord Malbleat, accompanied by his... I would use the mini, but I haven't finished painting him yet.
Aww.
In walks Lord Malbleat, who's this towering, 9-foot tall, big around, big hands and, huge feet with these big leather boots. And he comes walking in. I am Lord Gryphius Malbleat. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Who is your leader? Speak up.
I'll be.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
I'm the charismatic one, I guess.
That's right. Yeah, go for it.
So I'll be I'm the leader.
Ah, and who might you be?
My name is Veritan, and my friends and I are looking to help you out looking for an adventure.
Ah, very good, Veritan the elf. Here is my proposal. There's along the southern shores of Lake Longmere, there is a Linorm's Den, a flooded cave complex wherein dwells Hreidmar the Linorm, Hreidmar, Hreidmar the Linorm. Oh my God, I hit a button and totally changed the output. Everything's going on. Jason, turn your camera on and just cover it or something. I can't function like this. All right. I believe there is a book known as the Book of Ash and Cinder that rests within Hreidmar's lair. If you will recover the Book of Ash and Cinder from me, I will pay you a sum of 4,000 gold pieces on the safe return of this valuable tome.
It sounds a lot more dangerous than the one that's going to pay us a couple of bottles of holy water, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Gold pieces equals danger, right?
Giving us a half level for this adventure. Okay.
Well,
anybody know what a Linorm is?
roll your intelligence. Well, take 4 away from your intelligence and roll that or less on a d20.
Jason, do it.
Is that what you want?
It's got an
I've got it.
18. So no.
You got it.
I got it.
You got it, Matt. Okay.
Yep.
As an elf, you have heard of Linorms. He is talking about a Tarn, T-A-R-N, Linorm. Linorms are from Norse mythology. They are basically wingless dragons, or like they're depicted as like a great serpent with 2 legs. Okay, so they're halfway between a serpent and a wingless dragon. But they have breath weapons like dragons do. They are big and scary.
Yeah, that's. I just Googled the word to look at pictures, and yeah, big and scary. It seems accurate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
would have heard of Linorms. They're just one step down from true dragons. Of course, I do not expect you to slay the Linorm. You must simply retrieve the book from its hoard and return it to me. Whatever means you use are your own concern.
Can you tell us anything else about this cave or lair where it lives?
The cavern is called the Incandescent Grottos. Why don't you roll me a d10, Karis, and I will tell you what I've heard about them.
Six.
I know 2 things about them. There have long been rumored to be, they're called the Incandescent Grottos because they are full of unique crystalline structures that can be harvested perhaps for different uses. But all of the fungi in the cave are deadly poisonous, I have heard. To the best of my knowledge, it has been many decades since adventurers have explored the Incandescent Grottos. But if you proceed north from here to the shores of Lake Longmere and then follow the coast to the west, you will discover the cave entrance within a day's travel, or so I have heard.
Sounds a little bit like the Crystal Cave from Merlin.
No, nothing like that copyright infringementable content. These are the incandescent grottos, I tell you.
Let me speak with my have a quick powwow with my companions here to. It's a one, all for one for all type thing here.
Yes. Listen, I understand that you are adventurers and have many opportunities for adventure and wealth. Mine is not a time-sensitive sort of quest. The offer stands. Bring me the book of... What'd I say? Bring me the book of Ash and Cinder, and you will receive your reward. But the book must be kept in perfect condition. No damage must come to this valuable text. You are dismissed. You guys leave? Well, he does, so...
Yeah, he does, so we might as well, right?
Okay, all right. So you guys find yourselves back outside the manor talking about your options.
Okay, I feel like we just the clerk guy was the baby bear quest. I feel like this is the daddy bear quest. I'd really love for us to all be second level before we took a shot at that. Or we're fighting down things that are wingless dragons with breath weapons.
Fair enough.
Do you want to see what the apothecary has to say?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, yeah.
You guys hike back, or
right.
What? You guys walk back to Lankshorn, and head on over to the apothecary.
If we'd have planned ahead, we'd have talked to him first before going.
Just hiking around like we got all the time in the world.
Save some mileage on my boots.
That's right.
The Man of Gold Apothecary. A squat stone building with wooden 2-story tower lies in a narrow alleyway at the rear of Hornstadt's Rest. It was literally the next building over from the inn that you guys left. Cramped between a fishmonger's and a butchery, a sign of a smiling golden sun swings above the door, announces the name and function of this shop. You guys go inside and see Sidewitch Maldwort. A fashionable mustache, as you can see here, and thinning hair. Ah, welcome, adventurers. Come in, come in. What are you looking for today? I have a whole hellacious list of herbs and spices that would be of interest to adventurers.
If you can drop that in the chat, we'll get to that later.
Can I do that? Can I drop it in the chat? Let me see. You guys can keep talking.
But we've come to see if we can help you. We've heard you need assistance in collecting some rare herbs.
Look at the document I sent you guys that had all of the gear you can buy.
Yeah.
Flip through there and see if it has the mushrooms and herbs table.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Okay. Take a look at that while we're talking, because some of this stuff could actually help you adventuring. So the deal is, items that are listed on there is uncommon. He has a 3 in 6 chance of being available. Rare items have a 1 in 6 chance of being available. Also, since you guys are so loaded with cash, the priest can sell you a healing potion for 200 gold.
Okay.
We all partake of that one healing potion, like sip on it.
Like a big bottle of whiskey, is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. A chug pass, you know.
If you do, it won't have any effect. It's an all or nothing kind of healing potion. All right, so you guys are looking around his shop, and it's you know, just what you would expect. There's all these bundles of herbs hanging from the ceiling. It smells like a Whole Foods. What is that place where you go to get like oils and health nut stuff? It's got that distinctive linseed oil smell to it. And yeah, do any of you ask him about the exclamation point over his head?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Along the shores of Lake Longmere is a rare root called Nobbled Mandrake. I will pay 40 gold pieces per dose if you can return with fresh, picked, nobbled mandrake.
Need a big basket.
Yes. If you want to you're going to have to use up your whole backpack to bring back enough of that stuff to level up, but it's what I'm offering. You know, maybe you'll run into some random encounters along the way. Let me see if I have a psychedelic that also gives you the ability to detect magic. Are you interested in some hog's cap? And he pulls out this little vial with this ground up powder in it.
I'm trusting you could give us an accurate description of this herb so that we know what it looks like. And
he pulls out a notebook and slaps it open on the counter and points. And he's got like those old timey Da Vinci sketches, you know, how they would draw in detail. And so it shows the plant, the way it looks above ground. And then, you know, you pull out the roots and it shows what nobbled mandrake looks like. And he's like, the key is to look for these 7-leafed, these 7 budded leaves. That's how you know you've got the right stuff. I've also got some Tomamary. It allows you to see invisible creatures and will also send you on a wild trip while you do it.
How much?
10 gold for a dose.
10 gold.
Wait.
Yep, take it.
Wait. 50 gold. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Wait. Psychedelic, see invisible. Oh, 150 gold. Sorry. I was on a little psychedelic trip of my own there.
Okay.
Would you like a dose?
Of the see invisible.
Mary.
Yeah, I'll take some.
All right, you have a dose of Tomamary. Allows you to see invisible, but it's also a slight psychedelic.
Okay. Glenn, am I reading the sallow parsley? It helps you gain 2 extra hit points when resting for a day. So, like overnight, you normally pick up 1. Mm-hmm. This would put you to 3.
That is correct. Speaking of which, you all got a hit point back when you rested last night. I don't know if any of you guys wrote that down, but you should have. Yeah, I mean, Spirit Ham just cures 1d2 hit points of damage. You make that into a little poultice. It's good stuff.
All right.
He directs your Thorgus. He directs you to Bosun's Balm, which reduces the effects of encumbrance. It says you rub this on your lower back, you can carry twice what you'd normally carry.
I will point out that is profiling.
So,
I apologize, sir. No offense intended. None at all.
is there
I
nothing
hear more
on
about this garbled mandrake?
Oh, like what it does?
And why are you not going to get it?
Well, see, I'm the chemist. I work here in town. I run this shop. I can't close the shop down for 4 days to go get every ingredient that I need. Now, as far as the demand for Nobbled Mandrake, it's a rather indelicate matter having to do with marital needs, if you take my meaning.
There we are.
I think I had my mandrake narbled once. It's been a long time ago.
he
May I ask?
he
This is one
absolutely
time in college.
he absolutely falls down laughing at that comment. That's like apothecary humor, and absolutely slays with this guy.
Is there anything on the mushroom list that he does not have?
Oh
Or can we
yes.
assume that he has it.
Oh yes.
He's-
I mean, I'm not going to go through and roll for everything, but there's all kinds of stuff that, I'm waiting to get in.
Well, I'm interested in the sallow parsley and the spirit hain.
All right. Let's see. So sallow parsley is uncommon, so that's a 3 in 6 chance. So 1, 2, or 3, he has it. He has it.
Okay.
Great.
And so
How
you can
much
buy
does he
up to
have?
3 doses of that if you want. And then what was the
Okay.
other one you wanted?
Spirit hain and sallow parsley were the two I was looking at.
Sallow parsley is also uncommon. He has 3 doses of that.
Okay, so would he need to roll again if I wanted any of that?
That's all he has.
Oh, we wiped him out. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to share it.
Okay, got it. The healing potions, where did that come from?
That would be back at the church.
Back at the church. Okay.
Yeah, he
That's
produces healing potions at 200 gold pieces a pop.
And is there a limit on those?
Yes. You go back and talk to him. He currently has 4 in stock.
He has 4.
He does.
Okay. I'll take 1 anyway.
Okay.
And might I ask, is there something that's so rare and so uncommon that it doesn't even appear on his list for sale?
Little under the counter business. Nice.
Yes.
I would have to come up with something, Jason. I don't have something off the top of my head.
Because and I tap my sack on my belt, and it really sings.
Yeah.
Right.
I am but a humble apothecarist. I mean, there are rarer and more valuable things to be found at the bigger cities, but here in Lankshorn, I mean, my supplies are limited.
Sure.
Yeah. But the great thing about my quest is you could complete it on your way to the incandescent grottos. Yeah. Because they're both on the shores of Lake Longmere.
Or we could complete it, collect enough gold, and then go to the grotto.
You could also do that. I mean,
whichever appealed to us more.
the other great thing about both of these quests is you don't actually have to go through. Okay, so the hexes of the Dolmenwood are divided into dark hexes and light hexes, right? The dark hexes are the ones where there are these narrow paths and you have to roll to get lost and there's all these random encounters. The light hexes are more heavily traveled and settled. And so, you're not going to get lost going from Lankshorn to Lake Longmere, right? You're not traveling through any dark hexes. You just follow that road and you're up there. I love, if you have the map, you can see the little tentacles coming up out of Lake Longmere.
Nice.
Don't read too much into that.
Don't worry, that's very unlikely.
Yeah, that's a folk tale.
I would,
Darren?
yeah.
What exactly did you buy? Is there, since we
I
all
bought-
have bedrolls now, do we need Lily White? Which is a +2 on checks to get a good night's sleep.
I did
I know
not
we've
buy
struggled
any of
with-
the Lily White. I
But
bought.
since we have bedrolls,
Yeah, I think that should be a push, right? The bedrolls should.
Yeah. So it in the excellent 3D6 Down the Line podcast that live stream that our stream is based on, they had a guy who had like a 5 constitution. So, he had to roll a 5 or less even when there were
Wow.
no
To get a good night's
penalties
sleep?
to get a good night's sleep. Yeah, on a D20.
Wow.
So,
That's
assuming
cool,
none of you have a god awful constitution, you know,
What exactly is god awful? I've got a 9.
I mean, that's less than a
You'll do it.
50-50 chance.
Yeah.
So you need every bonus.
Maybe one or two of those. Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
could do is, so let's say, for example, like the situation Jason was in, where he already had a level of exhaustion, right? And he was trying to get a
Right.
good night's sleep. Maybe you could save it for a situation like that.
That's
right?
true.
If you've already had a bad
Yeah.
night's sleep and you really need to clear your exhaustion, then, you know, you chew on some of that stuff. You want to see if he has it?
Yeah. What do I have to roll?
I roll.
Oh,
So what is the name of the...
it's uncommon. Lily white.
Okay. He has it. You can have 3 doses.
I'll take all 3.
Oh, yeah.
My thought is,
wait.
why don't we do this?
Hold on.
apothecary-
He actually has 9 doses.
Might as well take them all.
Okay.
How much is
They're
it?
only 3. They're only 3 gold pieces apiece.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Take it.
Too
Spread them
bad for all the insomniacs in Lankshorn. Screw them.
out. Screw them. He'll make more. He's an apothecary. He's gonna make more.
Yeah.
It's like drinking all the beer in the end. I'm inclined, guys, if you to think about, let's do this one. Get the roots, get the stuff, see where we are at the end of that. If we've gathered enough, maybe we come back to town, cash that in, see if it levels us, and then we'd be better positioned to go after the lizard thing.
Works for me.
All right.
What do you guys think? What do you think, JP? Does it sound good?
To me,
We can't quite
It'll
hear you.
level
Say
you
what?
guys.
sounds good to me.
All right.
That's the plan.
All right. So after your time talking to the apothecary, you guys head out and head north, and it's going to take you the better part of the day to hike all the way up, back past Redwraith Manor, and all the way up to the shores of Lankshorn, Longmere. I also notice on that list, and this became a major point among the guys over at the 3D6 Down the Line podcast. I noticed that garlic is 5 gold on that list. Yeah,
A little pricey.
right. They were
How
like,
about-
we should
how
go
about
into we should become garlic farmers. Holy cow!
It's not meant for your bread.
Yeah, right.
Well, Glenn, is there any, from a gameplay, is there any reason why we don't just, if we're later in the day, since we went up to Redway Castle and all that, spend the night and go first thing in the morning, so we got a shot to maybe get out and back if we need to?
I don't think you could make it out there, search around, and get back. So you might as well plan on camping near the lake, right where those tentacles are on the map is probably
Obviously. Yeah.
about where you're going to want to camp. So you guys reach the shores of the lake late in the day. JP, why don't you roll me a D6, brother?
Do that. 6.
A 6, you say?
6.
All right.
I'm rooting for an initiative roll, right?
Let me see here. You
I see that.
as the night is coming down and you guys are looking for a spot to camp, you hear the disconcerting sound of howling wolves coming your way. What do you guys do?
Regret not buying some of the wolf and lycanthrope stuff in the herb place.
Yeah, thinking that too. Thinking that too.
Okay. All right. Regret is, I think, a free action. I don't think that uses up any of your...
I'm assuming are we on the shoreline or are we just
You're
on
almost-
a path? Are we not?
You're almost to the lake. Like you guys could probably make a break for the shoreline if you wanted to.
Are there trees?
What'd you say?
Are there trees?
Oh yeah, there's trees all around.
So we could climb into a tree if we needed to.
You could.
Okay.
In heavy plate, maybe. That might be hard.
Yeah, you could get a point.
I'm just thinking maybe you want to be a little less visible if we hear this pack coming and maybe do we think they're coming down the shore?
No, it sounds like it's coming from the southeast. So
Okay.
kind of behind you, coming towards you.
What kind of wolf fighting equipment did we buy in our future discussions about the equipment we bought?
Not enough would be, I think, the kind that we bought.
This is like the Bill and Ted thing where you're like, okay, when we go back in
I'll
time,
leave the kings behind that tree.
yeah, let's go when we were shopping. Let's remember that we bought a whole bunch of bear traps and we put them right here in my backpack, and then you reach in and out come the bear traps. Nope, doesn't happen.
What do you think? Do you want to get to the shoreline and see if maybe they aren't going to come that far or get into a better position to fight? What do you think?
Well, if we get to the shoreline, at least they can only attack us from one side. They can't surround us.
You got a point.
Yeah. Okay,
What-
let's...
is that you drumming your fingers?
Sorry?
Is that you drumming your fingers?
That was in fact.
It's really loud through your mic.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was right there.
High quality microphone.
There you go. There you go.
What do you think? Let's hoof it up and see if we can get to the shoreline.
Yeah.
All right. So by the time you guys, oh wait, I was like, who's that? By the time you guys reach the shoreline, which is going to be indicated by this kind of black wall back here, you guys turn at bay and you can hear the wolves are approaching you hastily.
What's our best position here?
Hey, Neroth, what spell did you pick when you leveled up and you prayed this morning?
Anti-wolf.
And not knowing that we were going to stop by an apothecary, I picked Cure Light Wounds,
Okay.
as any good cleric would.
Absolutely. All right. In that case, Neroth, roll initiative against me. I got a 5.
Oh, did you say Neroth?
Yes, Jason.
Okay. I got a 6.
All right.
Yeah.
Are any of you guys
go.
moving?
I'm sorry, there are just 2 wolves?
There are 2 wolves.
Said the
I'm
water
gonna
is
hit.
behind
I'm
us.
gonna.
Yeah, water's back here.
Okay.
Would like
I've got
to-
my short bow ready.
Me
Are you
too.
moving
Okay.
the rock? Move the
What?
rock. Move the rock. You cannot move the train.
Well, the rock doesn't want to be right there on the shore. All right, is anybody moving? JP, are you stepping forward or are you staying where you are?
I'm at the bottom. Where am I at? Okay.
You are this.
Yeah, I guess I'll step up.
All right.
Just
Matt
don't
and
get
I-
in my path.
Matt and I are both going to pull our bows and
Right.
see if we can attack. Do
Go
we
ahead
hit
and-
the same
go
one,
ahead.
Matt?
Right. Listen, Neroth is going to move, but he's going to step partly into the water with his back to the water.
Okay. Thanks for doing that. Since it's impossible with my terrain setup. Thanks for that.
I
Matt-
was there.
So you
Matt,
guys
you wanna
both
try
shoot at
and-
the same wolf.
That's what I'm thinking.
Might
Let's
as
do
well.
one out.
Roll your attack.
Yeah. What do I roll? I roll a 20, right?
You roll a d20.
Rolling a 20 would also be very good.
Higher
Maybe
the better.
9.
I have a 19.
19 hits.
I rolled a 9.
9 misses.
It figures.
Darren, roll that damage.
5.
It's hurt, but it's still up.
So, like, if I had a partner who also had shot and hit,
All right. Jason, what are you doing?
Well, I backed a little bit down into the water.
That was your move. Are you doing anything else this round?
Yeah, I've got a sling.
Okay, so you would use that during the missile portion, which is right now.
Oh, we're not. Okay, are we on the missile portion or no?
Yes, they both fired their bow. If you're
Yeah,
going to fire your
okay.
sling, now's the time.
Yeah, swing and a miss.
Okay. JP, melee.
Sling and a miss.
Yep, I'm looking for
That's like
so
a
long
miss.
since I've done this. +1.
All those awesome rolls I had before.
That's a 9.
9 misses.
Okay.
All right. So the first wolf is going to get to you. The second wolf is going to get to the elf.
Yay.
The good news is I heard it, so they're not some sort of lycanthropes that need magic weapons in them.
Ooh.
All right.
JP, I think you're safe. I rolled a 2. Matt, 11.
16 is my armor class.
Okay.
Whoa, look at that.
Let's roll for initiative the next round. Jason,
They should do it again.
you're trying to beat a
Oh, I don't
2.
know about- I can't do it twice. You know that.
Trying to beat a 2.
Off the table. A 3.
All right.
There you go.
Is anybody moving?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Missile. Which, Matt, you're going to need to drop your your bow and draw your sword.
Oh, I gotta grab my sword, don't I?
Yeah, you can't do point blank.
15?
15 hits.
There's a 12 hit.
A 12
Four.
is a
Actually-
12 does hit. It's the magic number.
4 damage.
Gotcha. He's almost dead. The one that you guys have been shooting at is almost dead. Jason,
Think
did you
about
hit
5
it?
damage.
Nope, missed.
Okay.
Say that again, Matt. He didn't hear you.
I melee. I hit him with my short sword, 5 damage.
Oh, he goes down. Thorgus, melee.
It's a 19
19
There
hits.
you go.
for. You got anything to your damage?
Your strength bonus.
Attacking damage, so 3. 3
Okay.
damage.
All right. I'm trying to bite you to death, Thorgus. Show me 20. Ooh, 15 probably still hits. I'm at plus.
Yes, it does.
I'm at plus 2. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to kill him with a D6? Apparently, I need to put
Do
more
it.
D6s over here so I can see them.
You can come in with a D6.
Two measly points of damage. Roll your strength or less on a D20.
I did it.
Okay, so this thing chomps into your calf, right? And it does that thing where it's trying to pull and shake its head, and you're almost knocked off your feet, but you manage to keep your feet under you with your dwarven stability. And Jason, next round,
Oh, okay.
beat a
Oh, this
5,
money.
smart guy.
Out of 5. Out of 5.
Beat a 6.
Out of 6.
Beat a 2. We
Well,
gotta
I
keep
do this
rolling.
again?
Yeah,
Okay.
we re-roll ties. Beat a 2.
Out of 6.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So I assume you guys are all going to use. Well, Matt, you're going to have to drop your sword and pick your bow back up.
Okay.
You guys are all going to shoot at this thing.
Glenn, did you say 12 hits?
12 is the magic number.
Got a 12.
All right.
And 3 hit points.
I keep wasting my bow shots.
Jason, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 13.
13 hits.
Stone. It does 4 points with a stone.
Okay.
Nice. Man, that's
This
badass
thing,
stone.
Naroth, or sorry, Thorgus, this thing is at death's very door. It's obviously
Well,
badly
that's
hurt,
good
but it's
because
like
I
in
rolled a
blood.
14 with 2 points of damage.
It's obviously in a blood fury, just foaming at the mouth for your delicious dwarven calf. It's trying to drag you back to its cubs. And what are you using, an axe or a hammer?
A warhammer.
You bring your warhammer down on its poor defenseless noggin, and it gives a little yip of pain and falls over dead.
There you go.
Darren, together, they are worth 50 experience points. So divided that by the 4 of you. I just want to see. I just want to see how tantalizingly close I can get you to leveling up
I see.
without you actually leveling up.
So 12 and a half. Can I mark that at 13 or at 12?
That's 12, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we round down. You gonna leave him till next week? Is that what you're gonna do?
Oh, at least. I'm hoping I can get a couple more sessions out of this. Speaking of which, if you're enjoying 11-foot pole, give us a like, give us a subscribe. You understand how the YouTube algorithm works. And come back next week for more. Thanks for tuning in.